Okay, so another little update. We've got the head on the block. Bottom end's basically done. From this end, the water pump. We just got to cut a little relief in the top of the water pump to clear the head. That's just a standard BMW water outlet. That's changing because at the moment we're having an argument with the alternator. That's the call it temperature sensor for the fuel injection. The head's been machined short, obviously, because there's pulleys. These are just on here just to check the cam's still turned properly. Okay. It's an 8-valve head, so we're using 8-valve fuel bar, and the injectors go straight into the head right behind the inlet valves, which is quite a good idea. Standard injectors, but I'm going to use the 16-valve throttle bodies, which are bigger. I think they're 2mm bigger, which means we've got to use the 16-valve manifolds, but we've got to turn those around and slightly modify them, and modify the inlet tracks on the actual head, which I've done. This is like first shout at the inlet system. It does fit in the Mini. The slam bar goes about there, but standard MPI fuel pipe at the moment surprisingly goes on the BMW system. The pipes are just tucked out the way just to see where they would go. I'm just using some BMW fairing brackets just that came with the engine, so I'm just keeping them out of the way. Going on the wiring loom, standard BMW wiring loom, 4 injectors come round through. This is a choke warning light cable, which I will probably use because it's quite handy. I've got a spare light on the dash. 2 plugs for your coils, 1 and 4 and 2 and 3. Coming down here you've got, that's the air temperature sensor from the inlet box. Comes straight up into the loom. Multi-plug which connects into the Mini wiring loom, which I'm not going to butcher the Mini wiring, I'm just going to add an extra loom. That's the inlet for the connector for the Hall effect sensor, HES sensor, which is going to go into the actual standard Lucas distributor. We're modifying that, which is a bit of a game, but there we are. Little blue tag, we've actually got a BMW diagnostic tag, so we can do BMW diagnostics. And the lambda sensor, which I can either fit or not. If I don't fit it, the ECU, again standard Motronics 2 BMW ECU, very similar to what was fitted to the cars of the 90s. So basically the BMW side of it is absolutely standard, which is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to keep the BMW, the fuel injection and everything absolutely standard, which it is, and it all fits on beautifully. It actually fits in. I'm quite surprised. We've got to replace this. There is a bespoke outlet that we can get that comes forward to mate with the standard Mini radiator. That's just on there just to hold things in place. So that's basically where we are. This is the first time the actual head has been on the block with all the head studs, the 10 head studs in place. So that was a bit of a sweat. Does it fit? It went straight on. It's beautiful. So that fits okay. Just a little one on the back. Modified the what is a oil separator tube for the standard Mini. That's now just going to be an oil drain from the front of the head. It is a connector, comes from the front round to there. Obviously 2 external pulleys go up here. Bottom pulleys are all in, they all work, they're all connected up, they're all okay. Cams in, bottom ends in, pistons in, that's all done. It's just sitting on the gearbox at the minute just to keep it up at a decent height. I'm going to take it all apart, just double check everything.